Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I am back on beautiful Lake Ouachita. It is May, sun is shining, the skies are blue, late spring, early summer day. I've only got a few hours to fish today. I've got about 4.5, maybe 5 hours to fish, so hopefully we'll be able to catch some. I'll be happy with a dozen or so, but good Lord willing, we'll get that limit today. Y'all stick with us. Alright, done got serious around here. That sun is hot. And there's a little breeze here and there, but man, I need some shade. Luckily I brought my own. It's nice under the shade. Call me what you want. Coming up on a brush pile in the range that I need, 25 feet, and it looks like it's loaded. But is it loaded with sack of lead? We'll see, it's two of them. Oh my gosh, there's a million of them. Well, not a million, but there's definitely a few. Let's see if these want to play. Alright, yeah, so this footage right here, this is actually before I started catching them. I had just found this this brush pile, and it was, as you see, it is loaded with fish. Here I am coming up above the top group of fish. There's fish all throughout it though. They acted like they wanted it, but I think they might have been just a little bit too close to the boat. This was about 25 foot deep, but those fish up top were like 10 foot. Then you seen that cloud over to the right. That's actually a school of, I don't know if it's all striper or if it's a mix of striper and white bass, but here in a second I actually catch a little striper out of the group. And of course I didn't have my camera rolling. Like I said, at this point I wasn't even sure that it was going to make a video. So alright, so I'm casted back out there pretty quick. You see my jig falling, and you'll see in just a second it's kind of like something out of the bottom of that cloud just kind of shoots over towards, see it? And I'm pretty sure right then he already had it, and I set the hook and was fighting him back to the boat at this point. And you see the school just sticking right with them. They're trying to take it away. You can see them like snipping at it, like they're trying to take it away. I tell you, if I had an extra pole and just dropped down the jig, I probably could have caught as many as I had a pole available for at that moment. Got that one. Big sack of lead. Or a good one. Not a big one, but a good one. Old black nose. Old black nose. There's some salt flippers. Side of the pile. Like a lady. Yep, he was on the all the way opposite side of the pile. Sometimes it's just about timing. good. Make my day, exactly. Make my day. Make my day. Ouachita. Yeah, I'm over at our usual spot we've been going. So I'm probably gonna be out here too much longer. My fish are starting to die, so and I've got plenty. Okie dokie. I love you. White one. That might be the first white I've caught. Hold on, boys.
I had one. It was a nice crop, real nice crop. It was too heavy to hold on.
Yeah.
But that was it. The rest of them have been those 8 and 10 inches.
Huh. How deep are you fishing back there?
Oh, it's about 17 feet of water.
Are they on a brush pile or roaming around or?
Well, halfway. There's 2 brush piles down there, but I've been kind of running back between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
And there's 2 in there, but they just
Yeah.
they're small ones.
Yeah, I didn't catch any until I got over here to this pile, and what I'm having to do is I'm casting past it, and I'm letting it drop to the other side of the brush pile, and the fish on that other side, it's like they're more active.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm dropping down on that other side and catching them and pulling them through the brush top. And I mean, that's how I've caught most of them. I've caught a couple of them on top of the pile. I mean, there's plenty of fish on top of it, but the only ones I've been able to catch on the top of the pile, I've had to really like jerk it a couple times and like trigger that bite. Last cast. If I don't catch one on this one, we're done, no matter what. Backside of the pile produces again, baby. Little guy, but it's a fish. About as big as them bluegill I kept. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not, please consider subscribing. Helps the channel out a whole lot. We have just passed 400 subs. We are on the road to 500. We'll be there in no time. Today was a pretty good day. I'm not sure exactly how many I caught, anywhere from 12 to 15. So it has been a blessed day. I'll go ahead and I'll make sure to get a stringer shot before I leave. But I've got these fish that are in that box. It's hot. It's in the 80s today, which is not super hot, but it's the hottest day so far that I've fished. So those fish are in there are just about boiling. So I'm gonna go ahead, head to the truck, cut my trip a little bit short. I was planning on fishing until 5, but it's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the day. Go ahead and put those fish on ice. And these fish are actually going towards a fish fry that I'm going to do for the youth, so I'm really excited about that. I actually caught, you'll see in the video I talked about, I actually caught most of my fish on the back side of a brush pile. So I was positioned on one side, casting over the brush pile, letting it fall, and then it's like those fish on that other side of the pile away from me, it's like they were just more active for some reason. I don't know if the fish on top of the pile and on this side could sense the boat or the transducer or whatever, but it's like those fish on that other side, they were just so much more active. Almost every time, if I could line up my shot right and put it on the other side of that brush pile, almost every time I'd get either a bite or actually catch a fish. So most of the fish I caught today were pretty good size. I only caught 1 or 2 that were under 10 inches. The rest of them have been really good size, so cannot complain. The boat ran good, all the electronics worked. Threw the umbrella up for a little bit this morning. Thank you guys again for watching the video. We'll see you on the next one.